Hey fam, welcome to another episode of the Rooftop Corner. This is the show on YouTube where I talk a lot about the 100 girlfriends who really love this series, all sorts of news and topics and the like surrounding this manga. I'm your host for today, Rindo, as usual, and I'm cosplaying as usual again as DJ No Smoking Before 20. If you know, you know, right? And I just want to give a quick public service announcement out there, fam, to please do not smoke before 20. Don't drink and drive and drink responsibly, stay safe, and I love each and every one of you, right? So fam, today right now, as of the recording of this video, it is the start of the month of June, right? The month of May has ended, concluded, and I just want to give a quick shout out to the celebrants of these characters, of whom celebrated their birthdays, right? First and foremost, of course, our main man Rentaro himself, of which we celebrated his birthday on May the 1st. May, we celebrated her birthday on May 10th, right? Hahari on May 12th, and Uto on May 16th, right? Just really, again, looking forward to another new year, right, of celebrating once again the birthdays of these characters, right, of which we all love and appreciate. And I also want to add this bit of thing as well, right, to this new unique birthday card style that the Hyakkano team is putting out, right? So if you don't know, right, or for those of you who are new, the Hyakkano Twitter, right, in the official account in just Hyakkano, right, would put out these birthday cards to celebrate the birthdays of these characters, just like a quick pub mat or a very nice greeting card, so to speak, right? And each they've had a consistent style, right, for the past year or so, and this new year, right, or this new cycle, they're trying out a different new style, and I quite really love it. You know, there's a simple background with just the theme color of the girlfriends, right? The hair color, so to speak, right, with hearts in it, the half-tone style aesthetic of the hairs, right, of the characters, and the very selection of the images themselves that's being used, right? If you notice, apart from Renter, I believe, right, because girlfriends, right, for Mei, Hahari, and Uto, their birthday art card styles, right, are drawn, or they've selected the more chibified version of these characters, which I think is a very nice choice. It's very simple, and I really quite love it, you know. And who knows what other choices or what other styles they would do in the coming futures. And speaking of birthdays, I want to give a huge shout out and a happy birthday to Nakamura Sensei, the very own, the one and only author of this amazing series, the 100 Girlfriends. So really love you, Sensei. Thank you so much for all your hard work, and yeah, God bless. You know, huge fan, and just really thank you so much for bringing this amazing masterpiece in our lives, for bringing joy to the lives of many people, and yeah, thank you so much. So this has been going on for quite a while, right? So in the official Hyakkano anime Twitter account, there has been this poll of which the fans can get to vote their favorite scenes that happen in the anime, right, in the Hyakkano anime. And now they have released the results of these of the polls, right? And so now for Hakori, Karane, Shizuka, Nano, Kusuri, Hahari, and Rentaro, right? These are the top 5 scenes on the Hyakkano anime that encapsulate, so to speak, right, or the fan favorite scenes that show how these characters, or why these characters are so beloved, right, voted by us, the fans, right? And now I'm not gonna be showing the all the top 5 scenes for each of these characters, so I just the third and second and first placers, and just give a brief description of what these scenes are, and you know, a short opinion as to why they were chosen as such, right? So with that being said, let's start off with Hakori, shall we? In third place, we got her confession scene. In second place, we got Hakori kissing Karane during the Biohazard arc, and in first place, it's Hakori doing, well, this, right, during the card game that they played together with Karane and Shizuka and Rentaro. And of course, well, Hakari being Hakari, you know, embodying that sort of, well, etchiness side to it. Yep, I guess it's no wonder why a lot of people really like this scene. It goes to show how she can also be really cunning, but yet at the same time also really, well, she got it down bad for Rentaro. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? It's just really an amazing part that really makes her personality a lot, you know, shiny, right? Really shine, right? Shiny. For Karane, third place, it's when she slapped Hakori, right? After rescuing her from the pool, right? When Rentaro rescued Hakari as she fell down into the pool, right? And they got them out of the water. Karane slapped Hakari out of frustration. They both cried, and it was such a really amazing moment that really shows how much Karane really cares for her friends, right? I really love this scene. In second place, it's Karene's confession towards Rentaro, and in first place, it is when she hugged and kissed Rentaro during the pool date arc at the very end, when she finally reveals her swimsuit to him. She was shy about it, but despite it all, Rentaro accepted her, and then they just went at it and did all of this really beautiful display of love towards each other, right? Goes to show how, yes, Karane really is a tsundere, all in all, right? Or heart through heart. But when it comes down to it, to show her love towards Rentaro and even towards the family, she really knows how to really, make a lasting impression, and I really love it. For Shizuka, third place is when she's rolled up in a futon, right? And she rolls down into the staircase, right? And she accidentally enters the bathroom where Rentaro was, right? That hilarious scene. In second place, it was when Shizuka was kissing Rentaro as a kiss zombie, right? And she also gets carried by the hanger, right? Rentaro put a hanger in her clothes, and he left him in the clinic, right? And I think what I really love about this scene is that it shows how Shizuka can also be really assertive when the moment counts for it, right? But at the same time, she's also very sweet and so cute at the same time, and I love it. And in first place, fam, of course, it has to be Shizuka's confession towards Rentaro, and as Rentaro gave her, right, the text-to-speech app, she was really crying about it. She felt so much emotions that she really had to express her love towards Rentaro, and when Rentaro accepted her, that moment of which Rentaro, appeared like a knight of shining armor to Shizuka, and yeah, a whole lot of emotions poured into that very scene. Really shows as well how Shizuka really does have the courage to back up her, despite having a very quiet and shy personality. For Nano, third place, it is when she gave CPR to Rentaro during the pool date, right? And second place, it's when during the kiss zombie arc, once again, Nano happens to corner Rentaro and she kisses him for a quite long time, which I think in this scene also depicts how Nano is very calculative indeed, and a really good tactician when it comes to it, very smart, and when she happens to really wants to show her love towards Rentaro, she does it in a very fulfilling manner as well. And in first place for Nano, the best scene that a lot of the fans really love from her, right, is when she stopped Rentaro from burning the pictures that they took during their amusement park date. And in my opinion, this is a really good choice to also show Nano's character of when she started to realize, right, about the value of relationships, the importance of love, and the importance essentially of being with someone, or to have someone by your side. There is value with the moments and the memories that you make with the people that you hold close to you, right? And so that scene, really hits the nail hard to Nano's entire personality and her continued growth as a character, right? For Kusuri, third place, it's when Kusuri and Rentaro were locked. They were locked in the locker room, hiding from the Kiss Zombie Nano during the Kiss Zombie arc. And Kusuri accidentally spills the medicine, which I think shows her a bit of her clumsy side, which is also kind of fun and cute. But at the same time, when she turned into the senpai form of Kusuri, right, in her original form, it also shows that goes to show rather that she has some other plans in mind, or she can come up with another solution, but that solution still happened to fail because of her, Kusuri being Kusuri in heart after all. Second place, it's when Kusuri's true form was revealed towards Rentaro, and in first place is when Kusuri met Rentaro during in the laboratory, right? She gave him a drug that allows him to be magnetized essentially, and Kusuri also drank a similar drug, of which the two of them were just fammed together, they were magnetized together, and yeah, Kusuri shows how passionate she is for chemistry, for developing all sorts of drugs and potions, and also towards showing her cute side and her love towards Rentaro. I love it, really cute and wholesome. For Hahari, the third place is when Hahari interrupted the phone call between Rentaro and Hakari as to give him a warning and such, right? This as kind of side as well to how I think about it, shows how Hahari rather is someone who is really protective, overprotective of her daughter, and she intentionally wants the best for her, right? The second place is when Hahari and Rentaro met eye to eye first, like for the first time, without the effects of Kusuri's eye drops from Rentaro. And when Hahari confessed to him, yep, that's where things really took the 180 turn, right towards Hahari's personality and perspective to us as readers and viewers, right? And I'm sure this has shocked a lot of people, so I wouldn't be surprised that certainly was in the list. And for first place, which really surprised me as well, is Hahari's very own ending theme song that she did in the 11th episode of the Hyakkano anime. And looking back, first of all, I can really see why. But second of all, her entire ending theme song really is a lot that really encapsulates perfectly the character, the person that is Hahari Hanazono. Maybe I will make a video about that as well. I did plan to have a debunking video of that, of her ending theme song, but perhaps for another time, right? But yeah, Hahari ending theme song, who knew? And for Rentaro, finally going on towards Rentaro, in third place, the best scene that the fans picked and loved about him, right, in the Hyakkano anime is when Rentaro ran towards the girls at the rooftop, right, and he passed by his future girlfriends, right, so he passes by Kurumi, Iku, Mimimi, and Meme, right, and he goes towards the rooftop to meet up with his girlfriends, right, and they all hugged, right, essentially the finale, so to speak, of the Hyakkano anime. That went in third place. In second place, it's when he jumped to save Hakuri from falling. Very amazing, Chad move by Rentaro, and probably so, or best so, that this is indeed within the top 3, so to speak, right, or top 5 favorite moments of Rentaro's character, because it really goes to show how he is a very determined and committed person to really hold true to his promises, right, and to protect as well his girlfriends. And speaking of protecting his girlfriends, in first place, the scene that really bagged this spot, right, is when Rentaro saved Nano and Hakari from the thugs that bothered them during their pool date arc, right, and when the thugs tried to pressure Rentaro and the three of them to kiss, right, then Nano and Hakari kissed him, right, and so the thugs, went ballistic on that. Rentaro also went even more ballistic for the thugs trying to calling Hakari and Nano names, right, and so yeah, that sort of side shows how furious and overprotective Rentaro can be in his own way, but also shows how he is also yet very rarely treasures his girlfriends, right? Really quite an amazing scene, I would say. Manga news fam. So first and foremost, I want to give a huge spotlight and highlight to this month's Shonen Jump special illustration featuring Tama and Kiki. Wonderful, amazing art from Nozawa Sensei as usual. Now let's skim or speed run through the chapters, right, that I haven't covered yet. Chapter 174, essentially, Rentaro got sick again, right? He has been sick. He's been feeling sick recently from these past 3 chapters, right? So, of course, yeah, it did take a toll on him. So, and he happened to acquire another virus, right? And he's currently resting. So, Usa-chan Senpai, this is a chapter that focuses on her, right, and her clinginess, right, to Rentaro, right? So, Usa-chan Senpai wants to hang out with someone. Rentaro isn't here to cover for her or to be with her at the moment, and so Mimimi reaches out to her to satisfy out the need for clinginess, right, that Usa-chan Senpai has. But for Mimimi, it was too overwhelming for her, right? But thankfully, the family comes to the rescue because they too want Usa-chan Senpai to hang out with them as much as she hangs out with Rentaro and Mimimi, right? So it really goes to show, or this chapter essentially shows how Usa-chan Senpai's awareness, right, that she's being too clingy, can also be satisfied when the rest of the family is involved, right? So all of the family get together to also hang out with Usuchan Senpai as much as they can, and I really love that. For chapter 175, we get yet another amazing day in the life chapter of the Rentaro family, filled with a lot of amazing and wholesome stuff. And for chapter 176, we get a solo date chapter with Kurumi and Rentaro going on a food date trip to the Disneyland version of the Hyakkano universe, filled with a lot of amazing wholesome moments, mostly foodie moments, yes, but amazing date with Kurumi and Rentaro, and I really just love it. Absolutely beautiful. It's magical indeed. So yeah, then about covers it for this episode's Rooftop Corner. Oh, past Rindo that does not cover it. Hiya, PNG Rindo here from the future. Just to add on that Hyakkano had released, right, the front cover for their 18th volume. Good lord, 18 volumes. God, I love it. 18 volumes, fam. Yes. So no, yeah, 18th volume of the Hyakkano series, featuring the second generation of the Renter family school idols. This time in a blue or teal colored shirt, right, for their attires. And gosh damn, I really love it. God bless indeed. And you know what? While I'm here, check out this amazing fan art by Nozoa Sensei, who drew Nakamura Sensei's profile picture, right, with a theme of, like, you know, Yaku and Kusuri plushies, which I think is so very cute and very wholesome indeed as well. It's really good. Check it out. Thank you so much for listening, family. This has been Rindo, DJ No Smoking Before 20, signing off. Take care, family.